Well, let's go back then to the time when you wrote the songs.
Okay.
How were you feeling?
Although there's different different spaces in time, so different moments within the year or within the 6 months. So, yeah, I think there's always. I think maybe the reason why I write sad songs is that there is always a sadness to draw inspiration from. I don't know if that's just with me or whether everyone has that sadness within them, but I always have that side to be explored, which is unfortunate, but it's there.
What do you mean, unfortunate for you?
Well, because maybe if I was a happy person, it would be better. But I think I don't know. I think there's. I think with everyone, there's a dark side of themselves. I think that there's always going to be moments in everything where there's a negative side to it. Yeah. So I think it just maybe is something that if I didn't write, if I didn't have a way to kind of expel that, it would be maybe quite self-destructive. But I think because I have an outlet, it seems to be that all my songs are of this kind of nature.
So it doesn't mean that you're always feeling like what you write about.
Yeah, I do feel like how I write. What do you mean?
No, let's say if you are happy sometimes too. Sometimes
I am, but in the sad moments, that's when the song inspiration comes. Yeah, that's when I write. That's why I write, probably, is because it's those sad moments that allow me to write. If that makes sense.
No, because yeah, of course. But it's also really honest and sometimes even painstakingly honest. Certain songs, and for example, the song "Smother." I'm sorry if I smothered you. That's really heavy to say about yourself.
Definitely, that song has been picked up upon before, where people are like, "This is extremely honest." And I suppose maybe I'm naive. Maybe I don't really think about it, and maybe it's not until someone says to me, "You say this line in this song. What do you mean?" That I think, "Oh, yeah, I did say that," and I don't know. It just kind of comes out. I don't really think I should filter stuff or conceal things too much. Well, I don't feel like I should sedate things too much. You know, I think if it's there and if that song has come about because of a certain feeling or because of a certain time, then that's how it should be, and it shouldn't be disguised too much.
Yeah, but there's also one line in that song that's it's almost some sort of existential thing that I sometimes wish I stayed inside my mother. When you wrote that line, how did you feel about yourself then?
Like I wish I'd stayed inside my mother.
Yeah.
That's why I wrote it.
But you don't feel like this all the time?
It depends, doesn't it?
If You Leave, the album title. Why did you pick this album title for the album?
I think it relates to kind of every song in a way. I think it's kind of a title that's, I suppose, really fit well with most of the songs. Whether it's, whether If You Leave is relatable to love or whether to death. It's kind of, I think it's something that it's actually from one of the songs. It's a line from a lyric. So I think that's something that we have found works quite well in sort of gelling everything together. We did the same for His Young Heart, which was from Candles, and The Wild Youth, which is from Youth on the 2 EPs. So we've kind of maybe set ourselves a bit of a rule, but not really. But I just think it works well with everything. I think there is a definite fear of loneliness and a definite fear of leaving people or people leaving me, or whether it's in life or in death, or so.
Is it? What song is it from?
From Shallows, yeah.
Is it for you? Did you have to deal with a death in your neighborhood, or?
In my, yeah. I mean, in my, obviously in family you have people die, but in outside of family, yeah.
But I mean, when you wrote the songs too?
When I wrote the song? Oh, as in, did I write it because someone had died?
No, you no. You were saying if you leave, it's more or less fits to every song.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, someone leaving you in life, and maybe someone leaving you in death. I was thinking maybe there was someone who died who inspired you to write certain songs.
There was, for one song, yeah, there was. But I think it's as well just the fear of when I die that I will be left with no one, as in almost like afterlife, being lonely. Then it's maybe the fear that you'll never see certain people ever again is terrifying.
But you are from a really happy family, you said.
Yeah. That's probably why I'm scared. Because I'm like, guys. So.
So that's why it's really important that you're now 3-piece.
Yes. I need protection. Yeah.